Conspiracy Decoded with Juiceman.
Well, hey there, welcome back to Conspiracy Decoded. Hope you guys enjoyed your holiday season. I hope you had a happy new year. 2022. It's a new year, but the same old conspiracy, daddy. I'm your host, the leader of the Counter-Strike Revolution, and the man that will be riding high in 2022, Juice Jennings. It's been a while, guys. Almost 2 months since the last episode. I had to take a little break, had to clear my head. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday season, or as I like to call it, the Saturnalia season. That's what I was going to do. I was going to have a Saturnalia special this year. I didn't do it. I was going to have a New Year's episode. Didn't do it. Again, I'm just a busy guy. I'm out there exposing conspiracies, opening minds, opening eyes, shining the light of anti-conspiratorial truth to the masses. So finally got around to it. Here we are, about a week into this new year, 2022. Here we are, a new episode of Conspiracy Decoded. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what was supposed to happen at Conspiracy Sport Pro. Last episode, we were talking about all the pieces being put into place leading to the December event for Conspiracy Sport Pro. We're talking about that contract signing between Ryan Ocean and Ray Fury, the big title match coming up, or so we thought. They switched it up on us. They're trying to keep us on our toes, more or less. They're trying to screw with the Juiceman, of course. They canceled the December event. And then instead, they had a show over in Alabama, one that I couldn't attend. That sounds pre-planned if you ask me. And they decided to have this title match over there in Alabama, away from Props Brewery, away from all the people that have been there following along as the chapters have unfolded. And they had some live event over in Alabama. And I wasn't there. We don't have much footage of it. But from what I understand, Ryan Ocean, my partner in the heavyweight party, is the new Combat Sport Pro heavyweight champion. Now, I'm still trying to verify that. I haven't heard anything about it from anybody. I haven't even heard from Ocean. So I guess we'll find out when we do return to action in January. But as of now, at the recording of this episode, Ryan Ocean is your Combat Sport Pro heavyweight champion. And the next event for Combat Sport Pro is scheduled for January 22nd. We're back in Fort Walton Beach, Props Brewery. And we're going to be back in action. The Juiceman will be back in action. And my opponent for the show is going to be none other than the Big Cheese, Lucha LaCora, who's been doing some really wonky things at these live events in the last couple months. I mean, I thought he was a good guy. Everybody seems to like him and cheer for him when he comes out. But if you ask me, he's not acting like a good guy at all. In fact, I think when we step into the ring, when we go face to face on January 22nd, the day after my birthday, I may add, I'm the one that's going to be getting all the cheers. I'm the one that the fans are going to be really raving for and cheering on and wanting to see be successful. Because let's just look at what's been happening over the last couple months. Juice Jennings has been fighting for equality, fighting weight supremacy, fighting for the 205 plus community. I've been opening eyes. I've been freeing minds. I'm speaking the truth that people are afraid to speak. I went to Area 51, and I came back the very next show. Alkachi's been gone for months and months. I'm a damn hero. Now, Lucha LaCora, on the other hand, he's a damn lizard person. That's why he wears that mask, just like his pal, Ray Fury. The mask that he chooses to wear isn't much better. He looks like some kind of blue demon with horns. And when he's in the ring, he's acting like a real piece of crap. He's beating up on defenseless referees, sticking skewers in their head. Who does that? Is that the kind of person you want your kid sitting front row cheering for? You want to buy his merch? No, of course not. That's which makes me think, actually, by the time of this recording, if this is still time, guys, the new year special for Pro Wrestling Tees is still going on. So if you're listening to this video and there's still time, you should pause it, go to prowrestlingtees.com/JuiceJennings and buy some of my merch. Now, getting back to what's going on at Conspiracy Sport Pro. When I step in that ring with Lucha Lacora, I'm talking to you now, Lucha. I'm talking to you, you big devil-horned lizard person. When you look across the ring and you see Juice Jennings, you better feel it down in your soul. You better know that what's about to happen to you is not good. Because I have been, as we all know, working out with my intergalactic brothers at Area 51, clanging and banging in the high-tech, top-notch, state-of-the-art gym here at Area 51. I've been talking with their dietitians. I've been eating all kinds of vegetables that I think are from other planets. And I have actually gone with my alien brothers into the wilderness, the Nevada desert. We went on a spiritual excursion. We've been doing rituals that they've been doing in Alpha Centauri for the last 10,000 years. I've been tripping different realities. I've been traversing the multiverse. And I've seen all the different outcomes that could happen on January 22nd. And Lucha Lacora, I got some bad news for you, pal. There is not a single ending where it turns out good for you. The Juiceman will be walking into Props Brewery like I always do, to entertain the fans, to open those minds, to put in the work, and do what I do better than anyone on this flat earth. Wrestle professionally, kick some butts, make some money, win some championships, and maybe get some hot babes' phone numbers. That's what I'm going to do. And you're not going to know what you're going to do, because you're going to be out cold, back on the mat, staring at the lights. You're going to wake up, and you're not even going to know where you are. You're going to have to limp back to the hollow earth where you lizard folks live, and you're going to tell your stupid lizard family that you got your ass beat by the Juiceman. That's what's happening, Daddy. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm talking about what's going to happen, and what I should be doing chronologically. We should be talking about what did happen. So let's go back and revisit the last event for Revolt Pro Wrestling, when Juice Jennings took on one of the biggest challenges in my entire life, and that's Gabe Zilla. And I mean that literally. The guy's giant. He's huge. And I went in there. I looked him right in his face. Well, I had to look up because he's pretty tall. But I took it to this big guy. I gave him everything I had. And there were a couple instances where I thought I had it, and everybody else thought I had it. Everybody in that crowd thought that Juice Jennings was going to be walking out as the new Revolt champion. But I'm sorry to say, the streak continues. The reverse Undertaker streak of Juice Jennings in Revolt has chalked up another one, and but sooner or later it's going to happen, guys. I want to talk about Gabe Zilla, okay? I want to talk about who he really is. Well, I'll just give you a couple little things to go on. I'm talking about the Book of Enoch, okay? I'm talking about the fallen angels. I'm talking about them getting it on with the Earth ladies. I'm talking about the Nephilim. I'm talking about giants. I'm talking about the flood that was supposed to wipe out the Nephilim and the giants, but some of them might have lived, and then they have passed on their genealogy over the last couple thousand years, and that's why we got big giant guys like Andre the Giant and Gabe Zilla. That's what's brought us to this point right now. Look it all up, guys. This is serious stuff. And you might have been big enough, he might have been big and bad, and he might have got the win this last time at Revolt, but just listen to me, okay? It's not over. Juice Jennings will bounce back. Juice Jennings will never, ever quit. I'm never going to let the tyrannical overlords get the best of me. So even though they've had a show or two and they got another one coming up, and I'm not booked, I don't know why my phone's not ringing. Maybe they don't feel like making money. It's fine. I will be back. And when I do, I am going to beat that streak. I am going to get a win in Revolt Pro. And I'm going to go all the way to the top, all the way to the moon. And there's nothing you can do to stop the rise of Juice Jennings. Everyone has been buzzing of the new news, the announcement of a combined effort for pro wrestling organizations along the Gulf Coast for the Gulf Coast Wrestling Network. A streaming channel that's going to have all the great footage from all the best companies here on the Gulf Coast. And it's basically what I've been talking about since day one, guys. They're all in on it. They're all working together. And now they're not even hiding it. They're just rubbing it in our faces. And what this all is, of course, is, say it with me, a conspiracy. A money-making pyramid scheme where they're going to take all the footage of Juice Jennings, all my in-ring exploits, all that footage of me doing what I do, and then they're going to turn it into some kind of scam where they're going to make millions of dollars, and then I'm going to get left out of the equation. I'm going to get totally screwed over on this, guys. So trust me, okay? I'm going to work on this. I'm going to have to get with my lawyers, Foggy Nelson, and the senior partner is the Wolfram and Hart. We're going to figure this out, and I'm going to get what's coming to me. I'm going to get what's coming my way. And I'm talking about that money, baby. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get what I deserve. And if I don't, if it doesn't look like it's going to work out that way, I'm just going to sue the crap out of them and make sure this Gulf Coast Wrestling Network never happens. Make sure it never gets off the ground. So make sure you stay tuned. And when I give you the Iggy, you know if you should buy in or just get the heck out. And don't give this thing a time of day. Tyrannical overlords, you better watch out. I am on to you. And this fight is far from over, okay? Talked about it a lot. I feel like that was a pretty rapid fire thing. We talked about a lot of stuff. So, Lucha LaCour, you better watch out. Gabe Zilla, you better watch out. Lizard People, the Hollow Earth, you better watch out. Nephilim Giants, you better watch out. And, of course, the tyrannical overlords running the pro wrestling industrial complex, you better watch out. Because the Juiceman's coming. My alien brothers are coming with me. And it ain't a coincidence. It's a conspiracy, Daddy! Where am I? What is this place? Kachi. We've been through a lot together, my friend. After everything we've been together, I think I owe you something. I want to open your eyes. I want to free your mind. I want to show you the bright, shining light of truth that I've seen.
No.
It's time to give you the Area 51 orientation.
No.
Hold him.
No. 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 No.